Welcome back to the channel, guys. So a little bit of a midweek treat for you here. As you can see, we've done a little bit more work to the car since the last video, which was actually getting it to start for the first time. In fact, I've been doing a lot of work on the electrics, which I will reveal properly later this week. But this is a little midweek outtake, I suppose, little blooper reel, because I thought there was a lot of problems with the electrics on the car, and I was just about to stick up a video kind of asking for a little bit of help and advice, and just as I started recording, literally every single part of the electrics started working exactly as it's supposed to. So there you go. It's going to be a little video of me in a moment asking for help on something that actually was working fine, and obviously it will give you guys a little bit of an insight into the fact that it's now working properly in terms of electrics. So check it out and laugh at my confusion as I wonder why as soon as I pressed record everything started working. Okay, might have to ask the advice of a few people who are a little bit better at electrics than me. See what the problem is here. So let's get in. Headlamps are on. Okay, so weirdly enough that seems to have fixed itself, as the last time I switched the headlamps on, that parking light wasn't on, that side marker was on. So I have no idea what's happened there. Maybe there's a dirty contact inside that's cleaned itself. But yeah, the side lights seem to be fine. That's a bit of a dodgy bulb holder, so it isn't on. We got that one on, so that's okay, that's cool. And then we'll go up to dipped beam, which isn't working on either of them, because actually that bulb's blown its dipped beam and that one's not even connected, but suffice to say that that should probably work. And we've still got the lights on at the back there. And we'll go main beam telltale light works, and main beam works here. Obviously, as I say, that one is disconnected, so we seem good. So let's check the indicators. Now the indicator telltale light doesn't seem to work. But we've got indicators. Though oddly enough they're flashing out of sequence, which is a little bit trippy. And we have indicator there. And we have indicator here. And we have those also flashing out of sequence. Let's turn the lights off. Okay, so with the lights off, those now flash in sequence, or in phase. And so do they. Okay, so that's an odd one. Basically the question that I was going to ask you guys was why that was on instead of that, but weirdly, without even touching it, it seems to have fixed itself. I don't know, must be a dirty contact somewhere in the steering wheel. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that little clip. So there you go. not everything's smooth sailing, and sometimes, like everybody else, I just blag my way to success. Hope you enjoyed that little midweek drop. We'll be back for a normal scheduled video next weekend. I've got a load of parts on order from Mark at Motor Bambino, which are just some finishing little touches, things that I need to do. Replace the top on one of the shock absorbers, the shock absorber mount, which the rubber's all torn on it over there. As soon as I've done that, I'll be able to refit the fuse box properly. Then I've got the main air hose, the cool air hose for the rear that's going to go in. I've got heater hoses for the front. I've got the main heater hose from the engine to the body, so we can then warm it up and actually see if we can get heat through. I'll start reassembling under the dashboard as well. Obviously I did say on my Instagram that I would probably have almost immediately forgotten one of the parts that I needed, and I had. There was an oil seal on the crank pulley, which is where the oil filter is, which was dry and hard and was obviously only held in place with gunky old oil, because I cleaned it all up, and what you didn't see in the engine start video was the fact that it was blowing oil right out of that oil seal. So there was a fine sort of mist everywhere. So I've got one of them on order from just somebody else. I think it's Toto actually, and that should be here soon as well. And then that's really all the electrics done. I'm going to hope to also chuck bolts onto the hub to axle joint, so that then as soon as I get the petrol tank in, I can actually take it for a little test drive. So again, thanks for watching. Little midweek drop. If you like the content, please give us a like, please give us a subscribe. I've just surpassed 1,000 views. No, not 1,000 views, 1,000 subscribers. Many views. So obviously stuff's getting out there and people are enjoying watching it. So if you're one of them and this is a video that you've watched lots of, then brilliant, thanks for your support. If you're new to the channel, you know, again, thanks for checking me out, and please give us a subscribe. Take care, guys.